Hi Pisces, and welcome to your monthly reading for December of 2016. I am Renee Michelle, and this is my channel, Chronicles of Hoodoo, an extension from my old channel on YouTube, Chronicles of a Hoodoo Spiritist. I want to welcome all the new subscribers. Welcome to the family, welcome to the club. And I want to thank you guys for the likes, the shares, and the comments. They are greatly appreciated. To book a reading with me, you just got to email me at chroniclesofhoodoo@gmail.com. And it's for spiritual work and also for private reading. And they're both $150. Then you can go straight to my email and get that. So here we go, Pisces, your monthly reading. Some of you feel a little off balance. Okay? So what's going on beneath the surface? There's a fighting a losing battle. There's a battle that you just can't win. You're trying to win it any way you can, anyhow you can. You've been up, you've been down with this person, you've been up and down with these people many times over and over again, and you know this is a losing battle. It's one of those situations where you wonder when you're going to have to pack your bags up and turn and go the other way. Well, Pisces, I would tell you, in order to start out the new year, now is the time. Pack your stuff up and move away from this situation. Coming into this month, I have the Four of Diamonds and the King of Diamonds. So I feel like you feel financially secure and financially stable. I feel like you also feel secure as a whole because both of these are cards of security. The Four is a symbol of groundedness, and also the King of Diamonds is the utmost, feeling secure and grounded in oneself. I also feel like financially secure, and you're okay with saving the money that you have in order for you to use it for the future. So coming in at the beginning of the month, the first week, I feel that there's some sadness. There's a need to cry some stuff out and move on from it. I also feel like you're quickly moving towards that overall happiness, meaning not only just happy in finances and with secured money in the bank, but also happy in love. At the beginning of the second week, I feel like you're very emotional, that you're acting a little spoiled, a little bratty, right? Because I have the Jack of Hearts, which is, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And I feel like you're not facing the fact that you really want to do what you love to do, because you're not looking at it. And you don't realize that doing what you love to do is what makes you happy, is what makes you celebratory. On the third week, we have you looking back on the past relationship, a past situation, but you're looking at it as for what it is. You're looking at it for what it was. You're like, look, this is where I went wrong with this relationship. This is where I went wrong with this situation, and I don't want to go through it again. Towards the middle of that week, I feel like there's an overall happiness, like love, marriage, happiness with family. There's a glee, right? And then towards the end of the week, you realize that what makes you secure is that you've moved on from that relationship and you're able to be happy after the fact. And I feel like you also, that some of you are very cautiously moving towards your true happiness. And I feel like you want to make the plans and everything that you need to make. You want to survey your surroundings and look at everything, make sure everything's all right, so that when you move forward, right, you're moving forward with the right decision and at the right time and with the right money, etc., etc., etc. Towards the end of the week, I have an emotional, the end of the month, the last week of the month, there's emotional overburden. Right? There's a 10 of clubs and there's a 10 of spades. So there's something very emotional taking place during this time. I feel like you guys should really be focused, because it seems like a sudden devastation that's going to bring you overall sadness. And there's, after that, there's a need for worry, right? So this leaves you worried. Whatever this situation is at the end of the month, Pisces, is going to leave you very worried. I don't know if it's going to leave you worried about the future, worried about the past, but it's going to leave you worried about something. The outcome of the month is the 9 of Diamonds and the 2 of Spades. So I feel like there's some decisions that have to be made about you being financially secure, or there's some decisions that need to be made about whether or not you're going to go for that extra mile to get that extra money. So the last 20 years that you're working at your job, that you have a big enough money for retirement and things like that. I feel like you guys have put in work in whatever field that you're in, and you want to make sure that by the end of it, you're known for your work and the time and effort that you put towards everything that you do. Okay then, Pisces, till next time, stay blessed. You know I love you, and peace.